Hello and welcome back to the Market Blueprint by ForexSPV, and I'm your host Sad Miraj, here with the one and only Mr. Watts. Let's jump right in. Yes, welcome. How have you been?
I've been cool.
We had met last week and we have had another week. How was it for you?
It has been a very good week.
Well,
Yeah, we took some very good trades this week.
I was being sarcastic, by the way, because this week was very dramatic, brother. So the government shutdown is not an issue for
Volatilities and opportunities. So you need to know where the market should go.
volatility is an opportunity. And that's only Mr. Watts.
Yes.
That's only Mr. Watts, bruh. Okay, so what is this government shutdown?
When we talk of government shutdown, the U.S. government shutdown simply means that the government has failed to agree on how to spend their money. So they have failed to agree on a budget, or they have failed to agree on a temporary funding bill. So when this happens, we expect most federal workers not to go to the offices. So the federal offices would be closed down, and some services like the national parks, the museums, will also be closed. All these other essential services like the police, the military would be continuing, but the workers would expect payment at a later. So it's not a total like a total government shutdown, but it's just a temporary situation.
Yeah. And what actually prompted this current shutdown?
It's actually a political factor. So the Republicans and the Democrats have failed to agree on the budget. And let's break it down. The Republicans ndo ambao wapo madarakani sasa hivi. Na the Republicans right now they want to conserve the budget, so they have this strict budget cuts. They're planning to remove what we call the unnecessary programs. Na upande wa Democrats ambao they control most of the Senate, wao wanaangalia sana health subsidies. Well, they uphold what we call the Affordable Care Act. So one says hiki chama ukisipopita not signing this, the other says the same. So hawakufikia makubaliano, and that's what happened to this usage shutdown.
Okay, so it is mostly political.
Yes.
So, and has there ever been any other shutdown before?
Yes, this is not true. And tumekuwa na shutdowns zaidi ya 10 from 1970s, and some were very short, 24 hours, 48 hours. The longest one was around 55 days, around 2018, 2019, under President Trump.
Well, but under President Trump. So he's one of very eventful people. Okay, so what does this mean for the financial market? How does it affect it?
Okay, so when we look at the financial markets, we need to break down to the stocks market, the bonds markets, and understand it completely. Tukiangalia kwenye upande wa stocks, kuna kampuni ambazo zinategemea sana government contracts za Marekani. So kampuni ambazo zipo kwenye infrastructure, kwenye construction, kwenye labda wana contracts na military, au tunategemea stocks zao zishuka kwa sababu kipindi hiki wanapoa contracts zao hazifanyi kazi. Na pia kwenye soko la stocks kiujumla, investors don't like uncertainty. So right now they are selling off their shares, and we should expect for the stock market to fall. So kwenye upande wa bond, when we talk of the US Treasury bonds, those are one of the safest assets in the world. Kwa investors wakikutana na economic uncertainty kama sasa hivi, huwa wanapenda kumai hizi bonds. Kwa hicho ndo ambacho tunategemea mwanzoni, but if this shutdown continues, if it's prolonged, ikaenda hadi kuaffect the debt prepayment, moja kwa moja tunategemea investors will lose confidence on these bonds. But as for now, we're expecting them to buy these bonds and these bonds to rise. So yeah, the yields will flow. Tukienda kwa upande wa commodities market, Hapo tukiongelea metals kama gold, kama silver. Hizi ni metals ambazo zinaonekana ni safe haven assets kwa investors, kwa tunategemea pia kwa sasa hivi ziendelee kupanda value. Na tumeona gold kwa upande wake ameform a very good pick reset for us to buy. Silver pia the same. Ijumaa silver imemai sana na silver is almost at the all time high. Lakini pia kuna commodity nyingine kama oil. Kwa upande wa oil ni government shutdown ikitokea, huwa airlines zinakuwa pia zina shutdown, na hii ina affect moja kwa moja soko la mafuta. Kwa hiyo tunategemea pia price za oil zishuke. Lakini pia ukiangalia oil pia inatumia sana dola kwenye ununuaji wa oil na nini, na investors wakilose confidence on the dollar, pia oil tunategemea price ishuke. Kwa moja kwa moja soko la oil tunategemea price ishuke. Tukienda kwenye cryptocurrencies, tuna hizi cryptocurrencies kama Bitcoin ambayo sasa hivi imeonekana nayo is a safe haven na it's out of government control. So that means investors pia wanaiangalia kama sehemu ya kuweka hela, na kwa wakati huu tumeona BTC ikipanda kutoka Alhamisi, imepanda Ijumaa, imeendelea kupanda. And tukienda sasa kwenye upande wa currencies, kwenye upande wa currencies tuiangalie kwanza the US dollar. The US dollar tunategemea ishuke short term, kwa sababu hiki ni kipindi cha economic uncertainty na mostly the US ndo ina cause ni Bitcoin. Moja kwa moja tunategemea the US dollar ishuke temporarily, but then in the long run, depending on the investors perception, wanaweza kaiona kama dola ni safe haven kama ilivyo, wakarudi wakaendelea kuibai, ikaja ikagain strength. Kwa upande wa currency kama JPY, the Japanese yen, tumeona wiki hii ikigain strength kwa sababu ni safe haven asset, pia investors wameikimbilia. Tumeona USD JPY ikisell this week. And kwa upande wa Swiss franc, the same, it has formed a peak. We're expecting it to have a rise because it's also a safe haven asset. Kiujumla ina hii US shutdown ina affect masoko kwa namna tofauti tofauti. Tukirudi upande wa crypto kidogo tusitegemee sana kwamba US shutdown ni affect moja kwa moja, kwa sababu soko la crypto moja kwa moja inategemea sana liquidity kuliko hizi economic.
Kukitegemea ligeni kuwa more stable.
Yes. Kuna other like we call policies ambazo zimepitishwa Marekani ambazo zina support crypto sasa hivi, kwa soko la crypto linaendelea ku stabilize.
Sasa kuna kitu hapo umeongea kitu risk on risk off. Can you elaborate a little bit for that?
Okay, so when we say that volatility is an opportunity, unatakiwa ujue kwamba volatility sasa hivi ipo wapi. Kwa kama trader, as a trader you need to know kipindi ambacho ni risk on, kipindi ambacho ni risk off. When it's risk on, manake it's risk on. People want risk assets. For people are buying risk assets, are dropping safe haven assets. What a drop dollar, what a drop JPYs, what a drop gold. So they go to risky assets kama the pound, the euro, the AUD. So pairs kama hizi zenye euro, GBP utaona zina rise, wakati huo dola itafall. And kipindi cha risk off, it simply means people are not risking, kwa wanakimbilia safe haven assets. Kwa wata drop off GBP, wata drop off euro, wata drop off AUD, wataenda kwenye US dollar, wataenda kwenye JPYs, wataenda kwenye Swiss franc, wataenda kwenye gold. Kwa natakiwa ujue sasa kwamba kipindi hiki investors, are they risk on, are they risk off? Yes.
And is there any way to gauge that? Is there any tool unaweza kutumia ku gauge that situation?
Yes, kuna tools ambazo zina measure fear, zina measure investors confidence, but that's not a topic.
Yeah. But we should get into that. We should get into that sometime. Okay, so what should we expect next in the markets? What should we expect next?
Kwa upande wa soko la currencies, kwa mategemeo sisi tunategemea USD JPY isell USD we sell. Tunategemea pia kama Euro USD, GBP USD zibuy. Safe haven assets kama gold, silver, S&P 500, the Nasdaq, the Dow Jones pia zipande. Kwa hicho ndio kitu ambacho sisi tunakitegemea soko.
Sawa. Tutaendelea kukiangalia on technicals sokoni kwenye live stream ya ForexSPV. Catch us live. Thank you for joining us in the Market Blueprint by ForexSPV. Asante sana, lakini pia tunakukumbusha kujoin us in our trading room Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. East African time, where we take live setups of the London and the New York session every day. You want to catch us and not miss the action? Don't forget to like and subscribe at ForexSPV. Karibu sana. Asante sana.